S. And so those are the types of technical things that they are going to be dealing with. And the folks on the ground who live there, the people who live there, they're not concerned about the technicalities. They want to know what the heck happened, and they want to know if they're going to be safe and if Norfolk Southern is going to rectify the situation, and if they're the people who are in charge of them and their well-being, if they're going to take care of them. John Avlon joining us now. John, so the Transportation Secretary is there. You know, there's been some criticism about the president not going or what have you, but this is the meat of what is happening. The politics sort of getting in the middle of all of this. So what do you make of the situation and all of this here?
You know, look, the petty politics that try to divide people in the time of a natural disaster, industrial disaster like this, are small compared to the suffering of the people who live on the ground. My family is from Northeast Ohio. And so I know this area, and this area has been long suffering, and this adds insult to injury. I do think it's great that Pete Buttigieg, the Transportation Secretary, is there. Probably should have taken 3 weeks for him to be there. He said, look, some people just show up and it causes a distraction. That's true for a president, perhaps, but it's not true for a transportation secretary. FEMA was there on day one. EPA administrator's been there 2 times. This is ultimately Norfolk Southern's responsibility to clean up, but it really requires a bipartisan effort. We're seeing some outlines of that. Some of the enthusiasm of deregulating, the train industry, particularly some of these trains that transport harsh chemicals. Now there appears to be a bipartisan effort to revisit that. Maybe it's not about deregulation. It's more intelligent regulation. That's a step forward. But this is going to really require a sustained solution and real attention and not the kind of petty partisan politics.
One of the